Dang it, JD.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! It's just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. R-E-S-P-C-T. I know what it means to me. R-E-S-P-C-T. You can't just answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes you feel a little better about yourself. Oh, me feel a little better about myself. Me. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. I want eggs and toast. I am hungry.
Why don't you eat food before you streamed?
I mean, I wasn't hungry then.
God damn it, JD.
Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah? But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I share my poem with next? It's almost like there's one person on this. Okay, here we go. Hi, Shady. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better at just going with the flow and until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Shady. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's the sort of barrier that we all have to learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. I hand my poem to Monica. I hand Monica my poem. I am dyslexic. Great job, Shady. I was going, ooh, in my head while I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect this from you. Something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Oh, it's easier for me if I keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it counts when I put effort into it. Me and Jacksepticeye gave her, like, the same voice. That's reassuring. I mean, I guess. Yeah, actually, wait, who did I give? I mean, but at the same time, you kind of pick up character traits and you kind of just stick character traits with people's voices.
No, I mean, like, give who same voice?
I am asking Diamondite.
Ah.
Because Diamondite said that I gave, because Jacksepticeye gave a similar voice to somebody. That's not really fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? A writing that's full of imagination and symbolism, unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers left to derive their own meaning out of it. And it's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. Sayori, apparently, I gave. It can take years of practice, which I assume Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up by trying new things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. sound pretty confident for somebody who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel confident, you know? I see. Well, let's just read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I'll peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorned with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's really just a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole with infinite choices. Damn it, that's who chose infinite. Anyways. Everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on their side, was looking in. Okay.
Spooky.
Spoopy. Spoopy. So what do you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to be asking for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has really gotten popular nowadays. It's that is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That's what the inspiration behind this was. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it kind of coming on strong. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get it down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep the pencil in the same spot for a long time, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Ooh, fancy.
I think
Good
you should
life
call the
hacks.
cops, Monica. Perv
Why?
neighbor. Apparently perv neighbor. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. And they gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem on the desk with one hand. Everybody drink and save. I guess you can say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you haven't tried hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh, you mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody that actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Shady did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Shady likes my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh no! Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not it. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Shady appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, if I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs majestically grew size bigger as soon as Shady started showing up. Now, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both the girls turned towards me and they noticed I was just standing there. Shady. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point. What's the point of making your writing all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Shady. Wait, there's a reason you have so many deep expressions, words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings that most effectively avoid them. It's not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Shady? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing to begin with, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Oh God! Help me, Sayori! Help!
Are you actually gonna choose the Sayori option?
Yeah, I need help! Natsuki glares at me, drying up the words I had in my mouth, so instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting like this when you're making your friend feel like this? Shady?
Huh?
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair.
Damn.
It's unfair for others to interject your own feelings into our conflict. Why are you asking me then? If you guys feel that strongly about the situation, why don't ask me? Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri how stuck up of a jerk she is being, she would never. It's your immaturity that upset her in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes you. Stop it.